So, my Private Ryan story, I believe it was July 24, 1998. I went to see Saving Private Ryan, obviously. The whole theater was completely sold out. There was one seat, though, left right next to me. And so I saw this guy coming down very slowly down the aisle, and I knew he was a World War II veteran. And I could see it on his face that he was not sure if he should be there or not, because he was there on the beach and Normandy. And he came down and he kind of looked at me and he looked around. There was no other seats, obviously, except the one next to me. He didn't know if I was saving it for somebody or whatever. And I just kind of looked at him and I could see in his face how, like, I knew he'd been there. That's all I can tell you. And so I just kind of wanted to take the edge off, and I looked at him and I said, "I've been saving this seat for you." And he kind of was taken aback a little bit. And I'm like, I'm just joking. I said, "Come on." And so he sat down. And for those of you that remember that first scene, well, not the first scene, because the first scene they're walking in the military cemetery, but the actual when they went into, like Omaha Beach, Utah Beach, and Normandy, all that stuff, it was crazy. Some of the best filmmaking I've ever seen. So when the bullets started flying, I looked over because I felt the chair like kind of move a little bit, and I saw he was like clutching his seat. And because it really made you feel like you were there. And I just saw it on his face, all the emotion and everything. And, so I'm trying to console him, tapping him on the back. I'm putting my arm around him. At one point, I even grabbed his hand to try to calm him down. And he was just crying. I mean, tears were just streaming down his face. And I got real emotional about it because I just knew it was just really hard for him to watch that. And I started crying just looking at the guy. And anyway, it changed my life. Like everything clicked in my head of how this really was. And ever since then, I've donated to the Disabled American Veterans, Folds of Honor, obviously, and Gary Sinise Foundation is another one I want to get involved with. But anyway, it changed my life and made me really appreciate the military and how lucky we are to even be here. If those folks didn't kick ass back then, I might have not ever been born. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to share that.